Hello, my name's Ross O'Reilly.
Right, here we go. Ready?
Today we're at the studio in Neasden, which is called the Fish Factory. The studio is amazing. The sound in here is just brilliant, and the gear, there's about 200 grand's worth of microphones just dotted about, and it's a great atmosphere as well. EP, 5 songs. I've written an album's worth of material, but obviously under a budget, you know, we've broken it down into an EP. Well, the writing has been ongoing for years. I mean, I'd say about 4 years. Some songs are easy. Some songs I can do in about half an hour. Start to finish, that's it, done. Words, everything. And other songs are just ongoing. I've still got songs that I'm writing now that I have been writing for like 4 years. We're at the mixing stage today, and there's a lot of waiting around. It goes with it. There's 2 engineers involved with it. One of them's Desmond Lambert, and the other one is Antonio Fiola, who owns the studio. Antonio is great with his miking techniques and getting the best sound out of the instrument, and Des is great with all the little parts, you know, helping me work them out and seeing what's going to fit best in the song. Range my time, something like that.
Come in with a bit more. If it's going to be a build-up, come in with it. Like, mean it, yeah? It's a bit soft at the moment.
I don't need to change, no. I don't need to rearrange my time. I don't need to change, no. I don't need to rearrange my time.
So my drummer is Stephen Simmons. And the bass guitarist in the band is Stuart Nett. They put their own parts onto it. Obviously I wrote the songs before, and they've put their own twist on what I wanted out of them. So there is their own, you know, they've got their own character on the parts that they've played. No, the rest of it was great. It really was. Really worked really well.
Okay, so you've got one more take and then break time.
Steve can have a fade.
Well, I've been working on this with Ross for nearly 2 years now. We started tracking the demos. I can remember Ross auditioning for a band I was in when he was 14. And I think he played Cast, Learn to Fly. We then went to college together. We then studied in London together, drifting in and out of each other's different projects until this one came along. So we've now finally collaborated. Was that too gay? I don't know.
Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. Oh, say something new.
I got started by listening to The Who, and it was a track called We Won't Get Fooled Again. And it was just the first chord, which is just an A chord, just like one of the first chords you did on the guitar. It just sounds great, just when it comes in. And that, I just said to myself, I want to learn guitar from that point on.
I think Ross is influenced heavily by Steely Dan, Paul Weller, Stereophonics, John Mayer.
There's definitely elements of Paul Weller and a bit of John Mayer and stuff in there. That's what I'd say. You know, I really listened to them when I was younger. Well, you know, to be honest, a lot of the songs that I've written about, they've been influences in my life. One in particular, which is called Same Old, which is on the EP, is all about Watford, about growing up and not being able to get into a club that you want to because you're too young. And then when you finally get old enough to get in there, it's just rubbish. That's what it's about.
Same old people, same old town. Same old faces, same old frown. Same old people, same old town. Same old faces, same old frown.
Give us a story. We've only just got going, that's the thing. I've only just been, you know, I literally, we had a rehearsal about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, as a band, and then we're in the studio.
What you've done, my friend. You've gone and set yourself
The music I've written is for a wide variety of people, you know, young and old, you know, from all ages. Obviously, there'll be some people that won't like it at all and just think, oh, I don't like it.
Won't you change your mind and stay?
Well, I've been writing for 4 years now, and I felt as though I had enough material to get my stuff out there, and I wanted to get a decent recording done so it'd be accessible to all the listeners around the world. So that's why I'm here today.
Am I meant to believe in what I'm seeing? Am I meant to believe in it all? Whoa. Am I meant to believe?
And this guy here, ladies and gentlemen, the Ross O'Reilly Band. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. This next track's called Heading Out.
When I'm heading out, the shampoo's on. Fights around and the game now is on. The cupboard doors are racking their brains. Clothes are jumbled up on in the floor. The letter on my man was on. I don't mind, I've been stood up on my own. Is this real? Well, I can't go. Take me someplace I don't know. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Yeah, Ross is